What's up, y'all? Exodus One, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Ranking. Want y'all to like, subscribe, share. Definitely hit notification bell. If you'd like to support the channel, cash app in the description. If you'd like to follow me on any of the platforms, everything in the top description of my channel. With that being said, let's get this show on the road.
You are watching a master at work.
Alright, y'all. About to go to.
Nobody wanna see us together. You are watching a master at work. Fanatics, real shit.
Hey, so check it out, y'all. Let me know where y'all coming in from. City, state, providence, country, sovereign entity. I just want to know where y'all tapping in from. Y'all flood the chat. Let me know where y'all coming in from. And if you want to ask me anything, just come through in the comments. What's up, Nate? Nate, what's up? Where you coming in from, Nate? South Carolina. I used to live in South Carolina. I used to live in South Carolina. I used to live in Charleston and Columbia. What's up, bro? in the kitchen working with a shit. You can 63 grams for like 12.50. 50,000 per, 50,000 niggas. As soon as it's done, I sell another station. My baby needs some shoes, my auntie need a purse. The summer coming real soon, so I need a bird. I hope I let van when they come bag. Yeah, if somebody try me, what's his name? I'm drowning in my living room. Birds everywhere, I call it the chicken room. Pills in the cabinet, pounds in the den. Full of Benjamin. And a blowtorch. All on my front porch. A couple old schools in my backyard. Serve me through my burger bars. Who's your back, bitch? Who's your back, bitch? Did you miss me? Oh, miss my raps, bitch. That news, they got in jail. They set the pole right straight out of sales. I'm on the floor list. Since I'm a rich man, I need a rich chick. I got a 6 bricks. They call my 6 bricks. I'm on this shit. That's all set shit. They told her to do shit. We're in the history in the making. Guap, man. Guap. Alright, we going to my shit. We going to my shit now. Me singing and rapping. Fucking with a legend. Fucking with a legend. Fucking with a legend. Had to go to mouse. Now we in the kitchen. Got a big mouth, now the whole world listen. Big status on the menu. I keep getting hard shit and the verse. It been written. Rigor mortis on the floor. I can't spit it. And I'm Jordan. Nigga, you hit me. Style nigga, that's a rock, but I'm never slipping. Got a gang of bad bitches, but they never dip it. My lifestyle choice, it's a good mission. 7 years, I'm talking superstition. If you broken glass with the strangest business. I got 25 keys like a gallon wishes. I go hard every time like an audition. I make hardwood classics, authentic. 6'5", young black, I'm still gifted. I'm running through your cities with the gears shifting. See like red in the map, boy, I get lifted. Real recognize real, I was born different. I be beating up the track till they get missing. Even spit a hard flow on the intermission. Late nights and the lights and the crew whipping. Better days with no repetition. They don't know how they fucking they don't know that they come up and hard. They don't know they fucking with a legend out here, y'all. They fucking with a legend out here, y'all. I'm starting on my day with a brown curry. No pancakes, just a couple cereal. Baking soda pie and a silver fork. You already know it's time to go to work. I'm back up in the kitchen working with a chicken. You get 63 grams for like 12.50. 50,000 per, 50,000 niggas. As soon as it's done, I sell another 60. My baby needs some shoes, my auntie need a purse. The summer's coming real soon, so I need a bird. I hope about that van with that duffel bag. If somebody try me, what's his name? I'm counting up money in my living room. Birds everywhere, I got it the chicken room. Pills in the cabinet, pounds in the den. My hats, how much do my hats be costing? I buy them like from New Era, so it'd be like New Era, like I buy so many hats from New Era that they give me deals. So like, you know, yeah. They give me deals and shit, like, cause I be buying so much offline. Listen, if I say something once, what's up, Kodak. Hey, but if I say something once, I can say it twice, bro. I ain't even gotta lie about this shit, bro. Let me see. Let me see again. Man, come on, bro. I just showed you the damn sign, bro. I ain't doing it. I got damn near 600 caps in here, bro. I got about 600 of them bitches in here, like different teams, everything, bro. I got a secret. It's all about secrets. I'm on this shit. That's all I'm saying. Bro, you sound like a little kid on this live right now, bro. Talking about it's not a new era sign, bro. Man, shut the fuck up. Like, for real. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Man, matter of fact, get the fuck off the channel, bitch. You on some goofy shit. Get the fuck off the channel, bro. The fuck are you, nigga? Who are you, bitch? Get the fuck off my channel, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. Fuck out my motherfucking channel, bitch. Alright, y'all, we going to Trap More Raws. We about to react to Trap More Raws, orated by Trap Lord Raws. We fuck with Trap and the Gorilla gang, like the Gorilla, we Gorilla, but you know, the Gorilla gang.
Who does pretty much seem alive, and the Iranians are threatening America. There's a lot going on, okay? So in this video, I'm gonna break it all down for you. The first thing I wanna show you is pretty hilarious. An Iran spokesperson has mocked Trump, flipping his catchphrase back at him, saying you're fired. Now, I'll be honest, the English on display in this video isn't really good enough to say that it got him, but they're at least trying to fight in the info war with a little bit of trolling.
Hey Trump, you are fired. You are familiar with this sentence. Thank you for your attention to this matter. The central headquarters of Khatam al-Anbiya.
I mean, it was a good effort, right? Didn't really land, not too funny. I like.
Bruh said he was fired, but it didn't hit like how Donald Trump said it, but it was. At least he tried. He tried.
See what kind of quips that Trump has in response to that. But essentially, there's apparently negotiations going on behind the scenes. So Trump has allegedly announced a specialized negotiation team that will be working on trying to settle this beef with Iran.
Are you going to send your Kushner and Steve Witkoff to do direct negotiations with the Iranians?
Yep. This one of the things that I can assess with this whole thing. I might have to do a little video behind this. I might have to do a video behind this one. But this shit. Bro, they watch it live. They watching it live. But do you ever struck anybody and took it back? If they struck it, they took over the territory, blase. Boom. With this, you hit Iran, now you go backwards. Come on, bro. Like, bro, help me make this shit make sense now. Come on, they're doing this shit. Now you wanna. Oh,
Yes, that it was exactly correct. We're in negotiations right now. They're doing it along with Marco, JD. We have no.
I know you is in negotiations. You better be. Shit, fuck you talking about, nigga. The folk not playing with you, bro. See what happened with Iran was Iran studied how they attack Iraq. Who the hell is this? Hold on, y'all. Let me see who the hell this is. Hello? Man. Go ahead with that. But anyway. Damn, what the hell I was saying? Fuck, phone call for me. But let's finish with the
There are people doing it, and the other side, I can tell you, they'd like to make a deal. And who wouldn't if you were there? Look, Their Navy's gone, their Air Force is gone, their communications are gone. That's the biggest problem. It's very hard to communicate them between themselves.
So what's interesting is you said that JD Vance might be involved in the talks.
Y'all check out Trap More Raw's channel, Orientated by Trap Lord Raw's. That's what we reacting to.
What's really, really interesting is I was hearing rumors that JD Vance actually hated the war in Iran, that he thought it was a bad idea, that he didn't want to go in over there, and that he was livid this was going on, partly because he didn't like what was going on, partly because he felt like he might toy around with his presidential race that he might be running in 2028. But apparently, reports have come out that apparently even Iran are actually asking for JD Vance to be part of the negotiations.
So Iran already know that. JD like, oh, we ain't even. It says great for your beard. It smells great. Okay, thank you. All right.
Trump an ultimatum on JD Vance. Okay, I'm not wearing my glasses there. I'm touching them like they're not even there. It's crazy. All right. So Iran said it's done dealing with the two emissaries President Donald Trump has tasked with leading negotiations in the Middle East. The country which Trump began striking over 3 weeks ago is not keen on any more attempts at negotiations with Trump's special envoy to the Middle East, Steve Witkoff, or Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, both of whom were leading the nuclear negotiations with Iran before the war. Iran now says it will only engage in negotiations with Vice President J.D. Vance, according to a report in The Guardian. Apparently,
the reason why this shit happened because of his son-in-law.
He's not feeling it. Vance has been skeptical of US intervention in the Middle East throughout his political career. This is no doubt one of the worst things he's ever seen happen. In his opinion, he doesn't like wars in the Middle East.
Hey, bro, if we hit them with a nuke or they hit with us with a nuke, it's gonna be.
Because at the time that Trump launched his deadly war in Iran, the US and Iran were.
Hi. Introduce you to guava. From exercise and nutritional tracking to medical record.
Were engaged in negotiations over the country's nuclear program. Since the war was launched, the Iranian regime has viewed those negotiations, headed by Witkoff and Kushner, as a front by the Trump administration to trick Iran into thinking they were negotiating in good faith, when the US really just wanted to attack. We smoked your boss, basically, is what happened, okay? With the previous negotiating team, there's no chance, one diplomatic source told The Guardian. The Iranian side regards the request for negotiations as another round of deception for the US-Israeli regime to find a loophole to aggravate the strikes again. The source noted that Iran sees J.D. Vance as a more acceptable diplomatic figure than Witkoff and Kushner, especially as Vance is at its core a skeptic of US military action in the Middle East. Vance, a Marine who served in public affairs during the Iraq War, has traditionally been wary of US foreign intervention throughout his career in politics. If the negotiations are going to have any outcome, J.D. Vance should join, the source told the outlet. With Witkoff and Kushner, nothing will come out of it, and we've seen that in the past. J.D. Vance might be able to save everybody. He might be able to save everybody. I'm not saying I like the guy, I'm not saying I dislike the guy. I don't know too much.
Man, J.D. Vance ain't gonna be able to save shit, man. Ain't gonna be able to save shit out of it. J.D. Vance can't save his own ass out here. Man, cut it out. But I still
About him, to be honest with you. But they're saying he might be able to. I'm not going to get things sorted, man. Who knows? Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif is pushing for his country to facilitate meaningful and conclusive talks between the US and Iran. His Iranian president. Masoud Pezeshkian, where they agreed on the urgent need for de-escalation, dialogue and diplomacy, according to an official readout. Subject to concurrence by the US and Iran, Pakistan stands ready and honoured to be the host to facilitate meaningful and conclusive talks. Very comprehensive.
So, it just looked like it's a lot of, like, my grandmama used to say, rigmarole. It's a bunch of, nigga, you hit them folk 3 weeks ago and now the war over with. Man, cut it out, bro. Tell me, we in talks with them. We in talks with them now, okay. We in talks with them. You hit them 3 weeks ago.
Stop the cap. No voice.
Yeah, bro, that's cap, bro. That's serious cap right there.
Settlement of the ongoing conflict, Sharif posted on X on Tuesday. The country is yet to be officially named as a host for any talks between the two sides. Other venues in Egypt, Turkey, and Qatar have been discussed, but The Guardian reported that Tehran's preference was to have the talks in Islamabad. They reached out to the White House. Over the weekend, Trump gave an ultimatum where he said he would obliterate Iran's power plants if it didn't open the Strait of Hormuz within 48 hours, skyrocket domestically. At the same time, the Strait has become...
Like, when this war hit, like, we already was facing prices in the grocery store, things of that nature, but then you compact that with the gas. When you compact that with the gas, it's like, I mean, we stuck. You better off getting on public transportation to get the way you need to get to nowadays, because, man, this shit weird, bro. All right, man, hold on. Let's keep playing it.
Strongest point of leverage for Iran as it fights the US. Now, this is going viral in Reddit. Okay, people have their thoughts on this situation, as I'm sure you're unsurprised. Just in, Iran tells the US it doesn't want to resume talks with Witkoff and Kushner, prefers negotiating with J.D. Vance. It's crazy. It says, I always did wonder why Trump sends his shady threat to the strongest point of leverage for Iran as...
Hold on, we gotta run that back. 1 second. We gotta run that back. Give me 1 second.
It fights the US. Now, this is going viral in Reddit. Okay, people have their thoughts on this situation, as I'm sure you're unsurprised. Just in, Iran tells the US it doesn't want to resume talks with Witkoff and Kushner, prefers negotiating with J.D. Vance.
So they want the vice president. They on that trap shit, nigga.
Trapaholics, real trap shit.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, dog. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. I work hard on my artwork, man. I work hard on the art, man.
It's crazy. It says, I always did wonder why Trump sends his shady friend of his son-in-law instead of Marco Rubio, who's an official head of state. With Vance, the chances of
hit the like button if y'all ain't already hit it. Appreciate y'all.
blowing up the spot near zero, but you never know with those guys. Apparently, Kushner is setting up shady backdoor deals. I don't know anything about those. Send Vance to Iran to negotiate in person. Now, that's an idea. Why would they negotiate with Kushner? I don't know what he has to do with the situation, but let's deploy a tactical Kushner. Okay, very brave of them. Vance killed the last pope after all. I think at this point they're just messing with them. They know how stupid the administration is and how escalation will only result in more economic and PR issues for Trump. They have very little to lose since at this point they're operating like a cell network since they have no state leadership.
So he said they operate like a cell network. Okay.
Whoever they is at this point. Okay. Interesting. So things are getting out of hand with this oil, all right, the oil.
Because the Strait of Hormuz, the Strait of Hormuz is basically where the world trades their, oil and stuff at. But when it comes to America, we don't need the Strait of Hormuz. And Donald Trump, I'm glad he didn't hit it, or the actual, I think it was electric facilities that they had over there that produce electricity for the cities. I'm glad that he didn't hit that.
Is drying up, Strait of Hormuz is closed, and now the Philippines is going through it. The Philippines has declared a nationwide state of emergency due to a shortage of oil.
The economic fallout from the US-Israel-Iran war continues. The president of the Philippines, Ferdinand...
This messing up what's going on other countries. When Donald Trump did what he did, he knew it wasn't going to affect us that much, but he knew it was going to affect other countries.
Course, Jr. has declared a state of national energy emergency in response to the Middle East conflict and what he is calling an imminent danger that is posed to the country's energy supply. Let's take you live to Manila. We can join our Asia business.
The green flag.
Oh yeah, I ain't got
Only goals is your green flag.
I ain't got
Business correspondent Saranjana Tawari, who is there for us. What did the president say, Saranjana?
Yes, Lucy, this came in the form of an executive order, which, as with the U.S., allows the government...
See, executive orders is like, executive orders and some shit. Like I could just like it's almost like a veto almost for a president. They could just go past what Congress, what the House, what all them say, and they could veto a decision.
Government to take steps to take measures legally without having to go through Congress for approval.
See?
But this is really being.
She said he didn't have to go through Congress. That's what I'm saying. Like when you veto and executive orders and things of that nature like that as a president, like you don't gotta go through, the paperwork. Fuck the paperwork. Paperwork don't mean shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I said what I said. I said what I said.
Under the surface, the Philippines has seen numerous price hikes since the conflict started in the Middle East. And one issue is that 98% of the Philippines' oil supplies comes through the Persian Gulf. And so
the Persian Gulf, if they hit the Persian Gulf, that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just glad that the rest of the world is able to still get their oil.
Well, the country is really being suffering.
It could look bad on America and our president for actually hitting Iran, but him hitting Iran was something that was it was like he jumped. Like, I don't know if y'all ever heard this what they call it, this saying, you jump the gun. He said he got the information from Jared, his son-in-law, that they was gonna hit us. That's why he did what he did. That's some bullshit. And then 3 weeks later, now you talking about, oh, we in talks with them. Man, cut it out, bro. That's cap. That's cap all the way, bro. That's cap.
From everything from transportation to the price of rice, which has more than doubled as well, because of course rice has to be transported from wherever it's imported from into the cities and out to the rural areas as well. There was another rate hike just today, and that takes the price of diesel and petrol as well to more than double since the conflict started. So what does this executive order mean? Well, it gives the government powers to control the distribution of food. It also is able to control movement and so reduce the reliance on energy as much. And there's also a big question mark because there were demonstrations organized for this coming Thursday and Friday. Emergency powers generally mean that the government can stop those types of demonstrations, but we've not heard anything about that just yet.
They're obviously protesting over the hardship that all of this is causing. Has there been any commitment from the President, Saranjana, for actual...
So this right here, like, it make me feel like our president just, he's squeezing the noose around your neck, like, hey. Because there's some things that came out that made him have to. But I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know because I'm not the president, and I don't know everything that he knows. So all I can say is just it's strange that we hit them 3 weeks ago, and 3 weeks later the war is over. Like
cash or for financial assistance for ordinary people.
Yeah, there's been subsidies and there's been handouts of subsidies and long queues in order to get them. But many drivers of buses, there are these open buses that you have here in the Philippines that most people commute on. They're very colorful, and it's estimated that in Manila alone, 9 million people use those every day. But the drivers that we spoke to said those subsidies are not enough to cover the rent of those buses, and that they really need help with being able to increase prices, fares for their customers, and that's something else that the government controls.
So look, pay attention to this, all right? This could be coming to your city, your town anytime soon. Energy emergency, energy lockdown. I remember hearing lockdown. What was that all about? I can't really remember. Oh well, doesn't matter. It will be energy lockdowns next. Okay, that's what they're priming you for here, people. That's just keeping it real. Like if there's an energy shortage, if the Strait of Hormuz remains closed, if the Middle East, has to get by with 20% less oil or even more than they're expecting, that's going to be a big problem. Prices are going to go crazy. Fortunately, in the West, maybe we got enough money to not have to worry to the point where it's going to be fuel.
Predict Wind offers the most accurate, high-resolution and global modelling available.
Rationing, fuel shortages, and fuel lockdowns, but it is really scary that this is happening anywhere in the world as a direct result of what's going on in Iran. Literally, emergency from Iran war. So despite the ongoing talks of